3, 2, 1. Headshot. Oh, no. He didn't even see it go by. Idiot. Boom, headshot. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of... Oh, jeez, get blown up by a creeper, have a heart attack. Holy cow. Okay, so I stayed up through the night a little bit. Oh, man. Woo. Woo. My heart skipped a beat there. And yeah, here we are in the realm of Vasten with our newly redone storage system. It's quite nice. I'm not sure. Really, still now I just kind of barely learned where the old stuff went, and now I've got to kind of learn again where everything goes. But it's going to be worth it because this is actually, it makes a little bit more sense to me anyway, where things are. There's not as much storage. This one? Yeah. There's not as much storage as we had before, but you know, a lot of that storage was empty, honestly. We sort of are in a place where we only sort of take what we need. But I've done some retexturing work, and I thought I would go take a look and show that. Now, you're not gonna be able to download, in case you are into this kind of thing. You're not gonna be able to download the new textures until 1.13 comes out, because that's when I'll just sort of put all of it out. But as of now, if I can just figure out where these flowers go. As of now, I think I'm doing a little bit of just kind of testing. Oh, I don't even care. I'll just throw it in there for now. It's good. There is a place for ores somewhere. Maybe it's over here. I'm really poor at remembering under the best of circumstances, and really terrible raw ores. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm really terrible at remembering whenever things change. Anyway, let's head to Sandrasku, and I want to take a look around and show you the new textures. So I did sleep here, so I will be able to get back fairly easily. But first things first, I want to take a look at this area because I love it. I've done some work. I added a couple little shops because that's going to be kind of the idea of this district. So you're kind of walking over, adding this little bit of a walkway really has made a huge difference. Jabberwocky has started on the dock. I kind of gave an assignment. I hate to do that, but she was asking, so okay. Anyway, what do you think? Not bad, right? Some sugarcane has grown. It's not a custom tree. It's just a regular tree, and then I sort of moved the roots in, put it through a couple stairs. But it makes a big difference, I think. So yeah, the pole, bunch of spruce going up there, pole support, I guess, and a couple shops. So here's gonna be the idea. We're just kind of shops going around here. This guy sells I don't know what he sells. Let's say he sells bones. This guy sells bones. So you can just go in here and get bones. And actually, I think what we may do is we may actually keep bones in there. I know that's gonna be a bit of a pain for building, but I think it's gonna be a lot more immersive. This guy sells. That's why I have one more redstone torch left. And yeah, there we go. So this is where all the redstone, or maybe candles or redstone torches, however we want to do it. And I just want to do shops all along here, just kind of like this. Maybe not all have wool, you know, but that kind of thing. Okay, so there is that. Not too bad. Now, where are we gonna head? We're gonna head over to Sandrasku and take a look at the new textures, because I think that they are quite nice. There's so many ways to get there now. It's really nice. These stairs work. I think maybe I heard a skeleton try to kill me. He may have escaped my wrath by me not noticing. And I want to work on the shops today. I think that's kind of what because it's important that we get it done. But I have a project coming up here in Port Bray that's going to be really fun. I wanted to see if anyone from the realm wanted to get on and record with me today, but no one could make it because I have to record, you know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and most people have work and so forth to do. But here's how you get to Sandrasku, just in case you don't know. You take the prisoner cart. And now here we are. Cool. All right. Let's go. Here's the new textures. See what you think. Last night I recorded the build study with Flip. And I love his sandstone texture. It's all this, with then occasional this and like 2 others, I think. I think up there's 2 of the variants. And actually, you know what? 2 of them are the same. I have 4 variants of sandstone. No, you know, I think I have 8 variants of sandstone, I think. Anyway, regardless, what I want to do is all these right now face this way. They all go vertically down that way, or vertically. What am I saying? Diagonally down that way. So I think what I'll do is I'll do a rotation on a couple of them maybe and kind of work that out. But I love it. I love it. I think it's really cool. This one is like the sandstone texture underneath, and this one is the brick texture underneath. I think it's really cool. And it looks good. It looks really good on these big buildings, but it looks great on the little buildings. These are his red sandstone that I took. And if you are curious about his channel, you can check it out under the build study with Whip video that I did. I linked the channel. He's a really great builder. Cool dude. Does a nice immersive world similar to what we're doing here. And it's worth checking out. It's really great. So, and these are the new, I forget what these are. These are chiseled sandstone, I think. I think these are chiseled sandstone. Oh yeah, and this is the alternate. Or this is smooth. Okay, this is smooth sandstone. This is the alternate. And you're going to get this one 75% more than you get this one. That's how I did that. Okay. What do you think? I mean, to me, look, I think it's pretty great. The birch doesn't blend great yet. I still need to, I gotta work, I just want to slightly edit the birch color just to get it exactly right. But what I love, another thing I love, is that makes all of these sandstone stairs totally smooth. And I love that. The sandstone planks are totally, slabs are totally smooth. Yeah, it's just big time improvement. Big time improvement. Anyone in here? Just a horse? I blame DNA for that for some reason. I think he's the culprit. And here now, to get back to my bed, I'm actually gonna have to go through the end. And my tools are fine. Oh yes! Oh, I love it, man! I love that so much. It's so fun. Cool. And let's just get back to the bed. Cool. And yeah. Here's what we're going to work on today. What we're going to work on today is these shops. I think, now I have some sheep in Kalahal. There are some just white sheep. So I've just been taking white wool and just dyeing it. There's some white wool here left. I don't think I used it all. And just dyeing it whatever color I want for the shops. But I think the first thing to do is probably going to be dig out some of these shops. So I thought maybe you guys could come along with me. And we could just talk while we, oh, I'm going the wrong way, while we do that. So, what is the reason? How do I keep motivation to keep putting out videos on this? Because let's face it, my channel is not a big channel. I get, 25 to 40 maybe views on a video. Which, look, I am amazed that 40 people watch some of these videos. It blows my mind. But big picture, that's less than small potatoes. That's like, that's not potatoes. That's peas. Which is fine. I never intended this to build up an audience, but I get a comment on a video about every 10 or 15 videos that's like, how do you keep motivated? I think it's implied. How do you keep motivated when you don't get very many views, right? And that's fine. I'm not offended. That's just facts. Because I don't do YouTube for views, thankfully, or for money. I don't even, my videos aren't even monetized. I tried it just for an experiment because I wanted to see how much you would make getting like, say 30 to 40 views. And it is just a couple pennies. So the experiment was fine. And, but that's over. So I don't even monetize or anything. So how do I keep going on this? Like, here's a better question. Why do I keep going? Maybe that's what the actual implication really is. Like, why do you keep going on this whenever you're not getting very many views? Well, fortunately, I don't do this for views at all. Why do I do it? I do this as art. And I'm not talking about the videos. The videos are not the art. The art is building of this world. I would love one day, I have no wood. Okay, so come with me. Let's cut down some spruce trees after I sleep. I would love to write a book one day, but I've tried to write a book and it would take a lot of, education's the wrong word, a lot of practice and learning how to write, to write something like that, When I was a kid, I played with Legos all the time. I mean, I loved them so much. And what I had those, remember those old slot cars? I had those guys, and I used to set up Legos and slot cars and GI Joes, and I would set up these huge battles, just enormous battles, and I would not actually like fight with them. Like you see, I think every TV show has some kids like, "Rawr," and you smash the toys together, right? That was never me. I would just set up the battles and like kind of write a storyline of what's going on, you know? And now, as a 41-year-old adult, or something similar to what most people consider adult, I am doing the same exact thing, but I'm doing it in this game, in this amazing Lego world that you can build completely yourself. It's oh man, I wish I had ender pearls. Darn it all. They're right back there. Is it worth it? I think it is. Let's go get some ender pearls. So now what I'm doing is I'm setting up my Lego battles. I'm setting up these huge world with storylines and with plot and with you know, characters, like pretend characters, fictional characters in this world. And then moving on, you know, and then I'm not actually really playing it, which is fine. That's how I like to play. I know a lot of people like the more adventure side of things, and that's cool too, but not really me. That's not really my thing. My thing is much more, let's set up a world and then set up more of a world and then more of a world and just keep going like that. I think that has always been really fun. Man, I am just walking through this world, by the way, while I'm talking. Look at that little area right there. That could be something, right? Couldn't that be something cool? Like maybe a little waterfall? There's just so many areas. Like we're going to move on from Port Bray before 1% of this whole thing is done. It's really amazing. All right, let's see if I can nail it. I just started doing trees like this. Yeah, and I don't remember who I saw do it. You know I do. It was Celtic Daddy over on he streams on Twitch, Vanilla World. And I saw him take down trees like this, and my mind was blown. I was like, wait a second, this is so much easier than pillaring up. Why don't I always do this with the 4x4 trees, you know? So yeah, so it was like something as simple as that just revolutionized my world. Anyway, yeah. So that's how. So how do I stay inspired? I stay inspired because, well, okay, while I'm aware of views and subscribers and stuff like that, and what is curious to me is that, well, more than half of my views come from not subscribers. I don't understand that. I mean, it's cool. I am so happy that anyone's watching, but like, why would you watch and not subscribe? Or what? You know, I don't get it. Anyway, but so if you're one of those people, if you're one of those lurkers, hit the subscribe button for me. Just make me feel better, because it's not going to help me monetarily, but it's going to help me not go insane of how more than half the people watch but don't subscribe. Anyway, so what the heck am I saying? Oh yeah, so right. So why do I still play this game? How do I stay inspired to create? Well, because that's the best part of the game. For me, it's not the adventuring. It's not even the crafting. For me, it's really just like the unbelievable creativity that you can have playing this game. Really? Only 2. That's not great. Maybe I'll get more. So anyway, so that's how I stay. You know, I think even when I'm not playing, I sit there and I think about like, oh, what can we do with a storyline? Oh, I know. Maybe this king is, you know, feuding with this house, or these two houses don't get along, or this house supplies all the wheat, but then because of that, they're owed, you know, tons of ender pearls, or things like whatever, you know, fill in the blank of the storyline. But I think about that kind of stuff because it's a chance that I can be creative, even when I'm not playing, because I can just think about how to do this. Like, not so much the building process is really fun in game. I don't really that's not really something that I think about all that much out of game, I guess. It doesn't really lend itself to that kind of thing, but oh cool. Well, okay, almost to a positive set. I do think spruce you get a positive return. I think jungle might be the only one that you don't really, but I'm gonna need so much spruce, and I'm gonna need oak, and oak right here is a drag to cut down, so I think we'll actually make the travel to Kalahal and cut some of that down. So this is a bit of a, I guess it's turning into a bit of a talky episode because I have to get some stuff done here, but I don't know. I was reading through some older comments, and I saw that comment appear a couple times over videos. I thought I would just talk about it because, I don't know. I totally get not being inspired to play a game, and I guess probably at some point in this world, you know, with this game, someday I won't be inspired. But for now, I just don't see an end because there's so many things that you can set up and you can build, and you know, you can just create entire like stories and history over even like thousands of fictional years, you know, thousands of years of history. It seems super interesting to me. It kind of combines all the things that I really love all into one pastime, which has been really fun. How am I doing? Oh, that's should be enough for now. Let's travel to Kalahol and grab some oak. Oh. Yeah. I'm just gonna guess that we have bone meal over there. We'll find out here in just a moment. Okay, but go. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna trim down some oak over here as much as I can, and then I will meet you back and we'll do some work on the shops. I think I'll shear some sheep. There are some sheep just over there too. I'll take care of those guys at the same time. Okay, cool. I'll be back in a minute. You know, I don't know if I ever showed how this works, or I know I have it in a while anyway. Ulrich set up this amazing redstone contraption tree farm, and all you do, you put bone meal in this thing, which is almost out, and then you just hold down right click with saplings, and it plants them, and it sends them out. It's really, if you have bone meal, it's really unbelievable. And you get actually a positive sapling return. Looks like we're set in for bone meal for a while. I'll refill this thing after this one grows. Come on, man. Just grow. This tree, I want to turn it off, so let's get that guy. Okay, cool. All right, anyway. Yeah, and then you just turn off the lever to stop that thing. I have no idea. No idea how it works, but I don't think he came up with it. I think it's someone else's actual design, but so I just did that for a little while. It took me about, what, 3 stacks of bone meal or something. Ooh, do I want to sleep? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can take the ship back. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, it's unbelievable. Wait till you see how many oak trees we got over there. Do you go here? No. I'm over 1,000 figuring out how to get out of his houses. Yeah, so here we go. So here we got all these trees. This deep. 4 or 5 high, I think. Look at that. Look at that. All these trees just sitting here. Now you just chop it down. No problem at all. It just costs some bone meal. So yeah, it's worth the travel to come back to Kalahol to farm it this way, because man, this is amazing. Anyway, so I got a bunch of farming to do. Let me take down all these trees, and then I'll rejoin you back. Getting ready to some building. I still have to go get that wool too. So, all right. So here's how much. Oh, this doesn't work, right? Oh, it does work sometimes. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna grab some more fireworks while I'm here, and let me show you how much oak I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 4.5 stacks of oak. Logs, that's not too shabby at all, and I'm pretty sure I won't throw that in. I found at one of the AFK fishers there were a bunch of fish there, so I just grabbed a stack just to bring over here. So we have it since we're working so much here, and let's do this. Cool. All right, replenish fireworks. Nice. Thanks to the mob farm. You know what's really making me crazy is this one step that should be a whole block, and also the fact that you can see down through there. So I want to fix that at some point. As soon as I get some crafting stuff set aside, we're gonna do that. Okay. All right, so looking down here at the shops, I got a bunch of wool, and I don't have very much dye. So I think what we'll do firstly is I have some green and white and purple, so we can use those combinations to do a couple little areas, and we'll go from there. So okay, let me think. So I don't mind it being at angles. I think actually that's kind of cool. I'm not sure where the best initial place to go is gonna be. You know, I wouldn't mind actually putting one here. Let's do one here. And what I want to do is, oops. Let's just grab some of this wood out. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. And I think that's going to have to be like that, actually. Just sort of like looking at it, I think there needs to be a door there and whatever else. So what we'll do here is just dig out kind of like the basics of a place. And I need to dig a hole 5 tall. That way you can add in a floor and a ceiling. So this is going to be a little bit boring, so I don't think I'm going to keep you guys with me here. I'm going to try to make these a little bit more interesting. But it looks like we're right up against cobble. But as long as we have enough to go 5 up, that'll be fine. And I don't think that this matters. This dirt. Maybe this place will sell wood. How about that? Maybe this will be like a wood shop. That would be useful to me and also a good place for storage right now. So how about that? Okay, so let me dig out. What I'll do is I'll dig out some of these shops and then maybe we'll decorate them on the interior a little bit together. And I'm going to lean on Jabberwocky to decorate some of these as well. Now that sort of the template is laid out, just an idea. Interiors, as you know, is not really my favorite thing to do in the whole world. So maybe that's what we'll do. All right, I'll bring you guys back in just a few moments. I'm back in Kalaho because something else you may not know about if you haven't been on, since I've not been working in Kalaho very much for the last several dozen episodes, is just like the different things we have in this town. You know, this town is this is our biggest town for sure in quite some, well, yeah, by quite a ways, I would say. And we do have a cow farm over here. This is like a Suffocation Dale Slaughterhouse cow farm. We're a little low on wheat, but yeah, right here you can just feed these guys. Now I originally had this set up so it would yeah, I originally had this set up so you could turn the water on and off. It seems like that has been changed, I think. But what I'm after is I'm actually after leather. So I kind of hate to take it all, but you know what? Why do we have it? We have it here so we can use it. That was going to be wheat silos. I mean, yes, it is wheat silos. I was going to have a whole wheat processing sort of situation, but then that was before we came up with the idea that every town is going to have one major export, which is, that just, that helps. Look, is that realistic that towns would only have one major export? Probably not. But what it helps is it helps lore writing. It helps the composition of towns to know, okay, so Kalaho is wheat. I'm sorry, Treville is wheat, so we need to really make sure that we focus on getting a lot of wheat in that town. That really, that really does make a big difference. So, I don't know, it helps. It helps, for sure. Let's go through this area. I don't know what we're going to put in that tower. Oh, this looks so much cooler already. Really nice. Now, one thing we don't have, and I just walked right by it, darn it, is the cactus farm. I'd like to get a color. Yeah, I'd like to get a color that's not purple or white to continue, or green. So let's see if maybe I can come up with another dye over here in the storage hall. Surely we have at least probably some lapis or something, right? If not, we can go to Sandrascu and get cactus. And that's part of the pleasure of this world, but also part of sort of the pain in the butt of this world is that to get certain things, you often have to travel quite a ways to go get it, but that's all right. That's okay. Oh, we have dyes. Oh, yeah, we have dyes upstairs. Cool. I'd like to make something that's a little bit more. What does lilac give you? Does it give you purple? No. Magenta. That'll do nicely. Let's get some of that. Okay, that'll be good. 8. Maybe 12. 12, okay. That's good. And we have some red. And some yellow. That's good, okay. That'll be actually plenty. Oh, we have some of these too. Starting running a little bit low on actual white wool though. And I'm fairly sure you can't dye wool that's been dyed already, right? I don't think you can. Let me just try first. I don't think that'll work. No. Okay, red. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all red. That'll be okay. Get all the yellow dye. I can't pulverize it, sadly. I don't know, probably 10 of those. I'm a little bit. 10 of these. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. What can we? Something's got to be thrown on the ground. How about this? Yeah, I love that system that you actually get the item back. That's really nice. Okay, cool. Let's do a couple more of these wool roofs. Oh, do I have a slab? Do I have a slab? I have a stair. That'll work. I have a stair. Okay, cool. Okay, that's good. And let's go. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work. How about that? Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I just got tired of that. That was the one block that would stop you from just walking. You had to jump. Not a big deal, but I'd like these roads to not be like that. Okay, cool. So here we go. Down to here. And let's just start on this end. Now this one probably not, but I'll tell you what we could do. We could do a window. So let's just do that. And then we'll put the door in. How about a double door? I don't think that I have actually any of those. And I'm going to have to dig this out, so that means I got some more digging to do. Let me do some more digging, and then I guess I'll probably finish up these little shop areas right here, and then we'll jump back, okay? Okay, so I just gathered up, a stack and a half here or so of spruce leaves because I want to do a little bit of decoration and I want to finish up this area for now, at least. For right now. Do I have... Oh, good. There we go. And how about another one? That'll be just fine. Cool. Okay, so here's the plan. The plan is going to be, I'm going to come down here. I have enough room for one or two more canopies. Honestly, I didn't build one here, so I want to do this next. Oh, it's actually in here. Well, we'll go magenta and white, red. Is that too much? How about magenta and yellow? That's okay. Okay, magenta and yellow. So this guy, we'll go here. Yellow, yellow. Red or magenta, yellow. Okay, and I'm trying to do these as random as possible. Get rid of that. How's that? Something along these lines I think could kind of work. And a couple fences to hold it up there and there. Cool. Should be good. We'll throw a fence in there and a fence in there. Okay, cool. Next, we can do a couple. If I can remember how to do this, we can do a couple item frames. I want to say it's this. Yeah, it is. Cool, awesome. And I need definitely more than that. So let's just go that around. That 6. Okay, that's 8. That should be cool. And that's what's going to like sort of advertise what's in the shop. So maybe this thing will sell 2 different kinds of things, and maybe it's going to be wool. Specifically those colors of wool? Yeah, I think so. Why not? Up here, maybe this guy sells leather? Sure. Yeah, he does. Okay, and over here, this guy is going to sell shears. Okay, cool. This guy I've already established because there's a bunch of wood in here. He is going to sell wood. Cool. And the rest is taken care of. So I think we are actually good. This guy actually technically was going to sell granite, but whatever. I don't care about the inside of the shops really all that much. And around here, what I want to do is I just want to make a couple fences, which I need a crafting bench to do. So let's do... that'll be fine. Come on. Give me the recipe. 6. That's probably okay for right now. And basically what I want to do is I just want to fill up some of these areas. So this guy is going to get 2 of those. This guy, also 2 of these. Same thing. That'll work. Maybe 1 on the ground. That's cool. 1 on the ground over there. Good. What about here? No, those don't connect. Okay, you know what? Instead, there we go. Sometimes when I move fast, I kind of forget what I'm doing. Yeah, it's okay. Up a little bit more. Out. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. And here we go. Let's do a fence here. And just a shrub there. That's good. No, not there. Here, that'll be fine. And actually, that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's leave that like that. And then over here, I just need to fill in this area here. And I think I just want to use... no, not on this one. Unless I put it back there. Yeah, that works. Okay, we'll do that. That'll be fine. Throw a torch in there. So I don't know. Eventually, if I want to shop there, we can do a shop there. But I think for right now, oh, I wish I had 1 more. Let's do this then. Hold on, I gotta think about this. I want to make this interesting. Let's go here, here. Take this off. Let's go across here. Like that. And then give me that 1 fence. Put it right there. And then... there we go. Good. That's really good. And actually, that can go right there. Fence. Tree. Nice. Nope, I'm not there. I was not going to cover up that path block, but yeah, I think I have to. Okay. And I think we are good. I think the little shopping district is finished here. Wait, we can maybe throw in 2 right there. That's okay. Yeah. Shopping district complete. Hey, how do you like it? I like it just fine. Game mode 3. Oh, no. Game mode 3. Let's go up here and take a look. You know, I kind of, that tree is bumming me out just a little bit because it's kind of in my way of seeing everything. But I think whenever you're on the ground level, I think it's nice. So maybe I should show this from ground level. What about that? Yeah, that's doable. Okay, anyway, that's it for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. As always, hit me on my Discord. That's the best place. If you want to reach me, give me some suggestions, yell at me for something I'm doing that is stupid or annoying. Other than my voice, guys, I can't change that. That it is what it is. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Again, next episode, I think it's time. This is a teaser. Are you ready? I think it's time that the Nether War comes to Port Bray. Oh, yes. Maybe I'll do a collab with someone. Anyway, see you then. Bye, everyone.